Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, where a little while ago the Huskers have upset the Oklahoma Sooners 10-3 on an historic night at Memorial Stadium. Barry Tramel along with OU beat writer David Ubben. And David, Landry Jones throws a school record 5 interceptions. And for the first time in the 11-year Bob Stoops era, the Sooners go without a touchdown.
Yeah, Nebraska's got the defense that's not too surprising. Bob was tentative to say that this defense that they faced today was better than the one that they saw in Dallas a couple weeks ago. But the way they performed tonight, Nebraska outperformed that Texas defense, and the scoreboard showed it.
Well, it was a very impressive performance by the Nebraska defense. But Oklahoma did move the ball. 16 possessions for the Sooners, 11 got into Nebraska territory. But of those 11, only 1 got past the 20-yard line. Nebraska's defense bent but didn't break.
Yeah, and a lot of that comes down to the kicking game. You know, Henry missed a field goal that probably would have sealed the game late. But at the same time, Tressway had 2 misses from around 40, 45 yards, and then had 1 blocked by Sue. It's his 3rd block of the year. And that's kind of what you said. They just came down to they made some kicks and made some plays when they needed to, and they got the big turnover that was essentially back for a touchdown. Got them down to the 1-yard line. No, you never got that big play.
That's exactly right. In the second quarter, the interception down to the 1-yard line, you got the feeling Nebraska was not going to score from the 15 or the 10 or maybe even the 5, but put them at the 1. They punched it in, and that was all that Nebraska needed. Now, this Oklahoma team falls to 5-4, and David, frankly, it's a little bit staggered. 2 straight excellent offensive performances in previous weeks, but now a very dismal performance. Where does this offense and this football team go from here?
Well, it's tough to say. Nebraska's defense is one that is good enough to shake an offense. And heading into this week, you're right. Kevin Wilson, the offensive coordinator, said that he felt this offense had turned a corner, and the on-field product kind of supported that. They looked good against Kansas State. They looked good against Kansas, but they just didn't have it tonight. Nebraska, disruptive like they thought they'd be. Didn't really have a whole lot of success, running between the tackles, but they had a lot of success on the outside, throwing a little short stuff, getting the ball to Ryan Broyles, but just didn't get points on the board.
Well, the Sooners now host Texas A&M. In the funny situation of trying to become bowl eligible at 5-4. After that, goes to Lubbock and then hosts Oklahoma State. Sooners might have played themselves out of a potential Cotton Bowl, maybe sliding down the scale now to San Diego, San Antonio, or, God forbid, even ports of lower destination on the bowl scale. That'll do it from Lincoln, Nebraska, where Oklahoma has lost to the Huskers 10-3. Barry Tramel, David Ubben. Stay tuned for further coverage on News OK, as well as every day in the Oklahoman.